spring weather is on the way, and around this time of the year, you start to hear people say that talking to their plants could make them grow healthier. You were mentioning part of this earlier, but what if your plants could actually talk back?
I've heard this before, and I do talk to my plants. I usually like to tell them like, hi, you're doing a great job. I know that sounds crazy, right?
You're not the only crazy person.
Thank you. That's very comforting to know. Well, Madeline Montgomery explains how students in Atlanta, Georgia are working on an artificial intelligence tool that would do just that.
What are your humidity levels right now?
Soil is parched, I'm afraid. A trickle of water would be a kindness.
Imagine being able to ask your plant, what's wrong?
Dino, how are your temperatures right now?
That's the goal of PlantGPT. Spelman students Jessica Obi and Temple Dees are developing the innovative tool at the school's innovation lab.
I don't know anything about plants, but that's why this is perfect.
PlantGPT uses artificial intelligence to monitor a plant's health data. Sensors in the soil collect real-time data. AI processes the information and creates personalized care instructions.
Love of all things succulent, crank up the heat.
There's a limit to what you can ask Dino.
Humidity, light intensity, soil moisture, and then its outside temperature.
The plebeians are finally taking notice of my refined sensibilities.
Dino's personality is set to match the plant's type.
The original plant that we used was a Royal Highness succulent, and so it was decided that the personality would be kind of like a Victorian royal.
The original idea was really rooted in this concept of like, would the plant survive more likely if it has its own voice and agency?
Eric Thompson is the Innovation Lab's assistant director.
You deal with a million different ideas, and to see the students supporting each other, imagining what their futures can be in the space, and working on ideas that are way ahead of their time. I always leave this place with a sense of pride.
OB&Ds may not have green thumbs, but they have big dreams for PlantGPT.
There's a bunch of sensors going on right now, so for the average user, this is not really convenient for anyone, so we want to compartmentalize all of that.
They want this to work on more than houseplants.
Also want to potentially expand to like local farms, so a group of multiple plants as well, but any environment essentially where a caretaker may need to know the stats and information about their plant.
The Spelman juniors hope to pursue careers in computer science.
So maybe I'll get my own plant once everything is finished with this.
Yeah, definitely. I want to own some plants in the future.
Early lessons that in the future could make a difference.